Hi guys, welcome to my FPL Power Rankings series, where I will list 10 players on the rise this week and 10 that are on their way down. It's important to note that a player's ranking doesn't always tell the full story, so I highly recommend that you listen to the explanations for each player. So let's start with the players featuring at the wrong end of the rankings. Tottenham's Heung-min Son has found his way into the bottom 10 this week thanks to 3 consecutive blanks. Since Harry Kane returned to the Spurs lineup, he has not fared well, and many owners are becoming impatient as he finds himself the third most transferred out player this game week. Spurs also don't have a fixture in Game Week 31, so now could be a good time to consider moving him on. I say could, as Spurs do have a favourable fixture this weekend against Southampton, and may even have a fixture in Game Week 33 yet, should Brighton lose their FA Cup quarter-final. Next up is Kevin De Bruyne. He really has had a nightmare season this year. He injured his hamstring in the game against Bournemouth last week, and he looks certain to miss Game Week 30. Manchester City also blank in Game Week 31, so if you own KDB, I would definitely be moving him on. His teammate Laporte is at number 8, and for very similar reasons. He is now injured and also won't be playing until Game Week 32 at the earliest. Fulham's Aleksander Mitrovic is at number 7, who hasn't returned any decent points in 8 of his last 9 matches, and with Liverpool and City coming up, it doesn't look like getting any better for the Serbian. Next we have Arsenal's Lucas Torreira. The midfielder was given a straight red card in the North London derby and will now serve a 3-game suspension. If you own him, I'd definitely move him on. Rui Patricio is at number 5. The Wolverhampton shot-stopper was dropped in their last outing and no longer looks a nailed option for your side. At 4, we have Bamba of Cardiff. The centre-back looks set to be out for the season now after picking up a nasty injury in his last game. Ryan Bennett is at number 3. His red card in the last game should make it an easy choice for many to transfer out. Not only is he suspended now, but Wolves do not have a fixture in Game Week 31 or 33. At number 2, we have Richarlison. His form really has plummeted, and now his game time has as well, only completing 90 minutes once in his last 8 matches. Despite Everton playing in Game Week 31, I would definitely recommend transferring out the Brazilian. And so, top of the drops this week goes to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The Arsenal striker is the most transferred out player this week following his benching and penalty miss against Spurs. The Arsenal manager looks like he is now rotating his forwards, and this has seriously limited Aubameyang's game time. And with Arsenal blanking in Game Week 31, many are looking to replace the striker. So that completes the falling players. Now let's take a look at the top 10 on the rise. At number 10 is Wilfried Zaha, having scored 32 points over the last 4 weeks. He would have ranked higher, but unfortunately the Palace talisman doesn't have a fixture in Game Week 31, so it may be wise to hold off on bringing the winger in, depending on your chip strategy of course. Next is Eden Hazard. Chelsea play in every game week and have some decent fixtures coming up. The Belgian isn't in the best of form, but I'd certainly be considering him for the upcoming game weeks. Liverpool have been very good defensively all season, and Virgil van Dijk has been key to that. With Liverpool guaranteed to play in both blank game weeks, he should definitely be considered. In at number 7 is Ashley Barnes of Burnley. He is in fine form, scoring in 5 of his last 6 matches. Burnley are also guaranteed to play in game weeks 31 and 33. However, it is worth noting that they do face Liverpool in their next match. And it's Liverpool who take the number 6 spot, with Sadio Mane. With Salah a little out of form currently, Liverpool's number 10 is the 4th most transferred in player ahead of Game Week 30. And at 5, we have David Brooks. Bournemouth players are in most FPL managers' thinking right now, as they are another club who play in both 31 and 33. Their fixtures are pretty favourable too. At number 4, we have the 2nd most transferred in player this week, West Ham's Declan Rice. The player is listed as a defender on the game, despite playing most of the season in midfield, and with no blank game weeks on the horizon, West Ham assets are certainly to be considered. In at 3 is Gonzalo Higuain. The Chelsea striker looked very lively against Fulham and could be a decent pick for many in the coming game weeks. At 2 we have Jamie Vardy. Leicester will also feature in 31 and 33, and the striker has 3 goals in his last 4 games. However, it's worth keeping an eye on the injury he picked up in his last match, just in case we hear that he won't feature this weekend. And finally, topping our rankings is Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool. Not only is he the most transferred in player, but the young fullback has picked up 27 points in his last 2 matches, and Liverpool look a much better team going forward with him. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video helpful. If you enjoyed it, then please do click like, and please do support the channel by subscribing below. Good luck in Game Week 30, guys.